is the largest cash seizure in Miami-Dade police history.
And right now at 6, a big bust for Miami-Dade police who raided a Southwest Miami-Dade home and literally came across bucket.
Leaked footage has emerged, allegedly showing boxing icon Floyd Mayweather in a furious state after an FBI raid on his mansion. Reports claim the authorities seized around $250 million in cash. This shocking development has sparked a wave of speculation, theories, and strong reactions from fans, critics, and industry insiders. Floyd Mayweather is no stranger to a lavish lifestyle, often showcasing his wealth on social media. He's regularly seen with stacks of cash, private jets, luxury cars, and diamond-studded jewelry. As the self-proclaimed TB, the best ever, Mayweather has always walked a fine line between flaunting his success and attracting unwanted attention. However, the recent FBI raid seems to suggest that line may have been crossed. According to reports, the FBI executed a search warrant in the early hours, with drone footage capturing agents arriving in armored vehicles and swiftly entering his mansion. The leaked video allegedly shows Mayweather visibly upset, shouting at officers and demanding an explanation. Though not confirmed by official sources, multiple insiders claim that the FBI seized nearly $250 million in cash, with stacks of $100 bills being boxed up and taken away in armored trucks. Floyd Mayweather is well known for openly flaunting large stacks of cash, often seen with bundles of $100 bills wherever he goes. While many view this as a display of his immense wealth and confidence, some critics and financial experts believe there's more to it. Over the years, speculation has grown that the cash Mayweather carries might not just be for show, but could be a tactic to hide unreported income from financial institutions and government authorities. This kind of money, often called black money, refers to income that hasn't been taxed or legally declared. By avoiding banks, Mayweather may be evading scrutiny from financial regulators, the IRS, and law enforcement. Carrying cash also prevents a paper trail that digital transactions create, which could be critical if the funds have questionable or unverified origins. Given his history with tax issues and lavish spending, some believe this habit is more about financial strategy than branding. If true, this could raise serious legal concerns and explain why the FBI might have been interested in raiding his property and seizing large sums of cash.
What do you have right now on your wallet?
I don't keep a wallet, I keep money in the backpack. Let me see. I probably got a little bit of money on my backpack. I keep money in my backpack. Huh?
Come on, we gotta go.
No, I don't. Nobody rushed me. So I got like, let me see. It's 80,000.
Okay.
I got like 80,000.
That's cool. So no, bueno, ya. We know how much money you have in your...
So today is 80,000, but you gotta realize we got the trick bag too. Cause you may see that bag and then you may go for the bag, but then it may not be no money in it.
Okay.
So, we move the money around so you'll never know where the money's at.
While this latest incident marks a dramatic turn, it's not the first time Floyd Mayweather's financial dealings have raised eyebrows. Despite earning over $1 billion during his boxing career, Mayweather has often been accused of poor financial management. His lavish lifestyle, filled with private jets, luxury cars, and diamond-studded accessories, has led to concerns about whether he can sustain it in the long run. There are also rumors about his gambling habits, with Mayweather reportedly betting millions on sports events. While he's quick to boast about his winnings, insiders claim his losses are rarely made public and could be significant. His real estate investments, some worth tens of millions, further add to his growing expenses. On top of that, failed business ventures and high payrolls for his entourage and staff complicate his financial situation. While Mayweather presents himself as a sharp businessman, many financial experts believe his empire might be more fragile than it looks. In light of this, the recent FBI raid doesn't seem as surprising.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been paid over $1 billion through his career. What are the craziest ways that he spent it? Let's start with the ice. Dude has almost everything diamond crusted, from his plates and silverware to the case for his gold iPhone to his $18 million watch nicknamed the Billionaire. Moving on, apparently Mayweather also loves golf, or probably just golfing around courses. Dude owns a pair of Cadillac and Bentley golf carts, worth over $500,000 together. Then there's his barber, who makes house calls 3 to 4 times a week, each visit costing money a clean $1,000. And it gets even crazier. Apparently, Floyd never uses the same pair of boxers twice, and he'll leave all of his kicks at hotels he stays at as gifts to staff. But the scary thing, none of this comes close to the dude's gambling habit. Floyd reportedly dropped over $6 million on the Heat in Game 7 of the 2013 finals. And thankfully, LeBron came through for him, and that's just a slice of the money life of Money Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. was born on February 24, 1977, in Grand Rapids, Michigan, into a family with deep boxing roots. His father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., was a former welterweight contender, and his uncles, Jeff and Roger Mayweather, were also professional boxers, with Roger winning 2 world championships. Despite this strong boxing background, Mayweather's early life was filled with hardship. Growing up, he lived in a small 1-bedroom apartment with several family members. His mother struggled with drug addiction, and his father was often absent due to legal issues, including a conviction for drug trafficking. These tough circumstances forced Mayweather to face a challenging environment from a young age. However, boxing became his refuge. Introduced to the sport by his father and uncles, he began training seriously at the age of 7, using boxing as an escape from his difficult home life. His dedication to the sport paid off as he built an impressive amateur record, winning 3 National Golden Gloves titles and earning a bronze medal at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. These early struggles shaped his relentless work ethic and determination, which became the foundation of his highly successful professional boxing career.
The hard way. You know, I'm a kid that came from poverty. I can remember being a kid living in Jersey with my mother. 7 of us living in a 1-bedroom. You know, no lights, no heat. Never cried, never complained. Just worked hard to get to where I got to in life. It's been hard work. Mother being on drugs, dad going to prison, 7 of us in a 1-bedroom. I left school within, I want to say, 6 months. I was a millionaire.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s transformation from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather reflects both his growth as a boxer and his strategic approach to branding. Early in his career, Mayweather earned the nickname Pretty Boy due to his remarkable defensive skills, which allowed him to avoid significant facial injuries during fights. This moniker highlighted his technical ability and agility in the ring. As his career progressed and he sought more control over his brand, Mayweather rebranded himself as Money Mayweather. This persona emphasized his financial success and lavish lifestyle, aligning with his ventures into self-promotion and high-profile pay-per-view events. The Money nickname not only highlighted his wealth, but also served as a marketing tool to attract a wider audience. In interviews, Mayweather has explained that Pretty Boy was known for being more active and aggressive in the ring, while Money is more strategic and calculated. This shift in personas demonstrates his adaptability and business sense, which played a part in his undefeated record and his status as one of the highest-earning figures in boxing. In 2015, Mayweather earned an estimated $220 million from his highly publicized fight with Manny Pacquiao. However, despite such a large income, the IRS filed a federal tax lien against him in 2017, claiming he owed $22.2 million in unpaid taxes for that year. Mayweather responded, stating that he had already paid $26 million in taxes for 2015 and challenged the IRS's claim. He filed a petition with the U.S. tax court for a temporary reprieve, arguing that while his assets were substantial, They weren't easily liquidated, making immediate payment difficult. This issue was not a one-time event. It added to a series of tax-related problems Mayweather had faced over the years, including a notable $7.2 million lien from 2010. These recurring financial issues with the IRS raised questions about Mayweather's financial management. Despite his public image as a savvy businessman with immense wealth, these incidents highlight the complexities of managing substantial earnings. Mayweather's situation is a reminder that even those with significant income are not immune to financial scrutiny and the need for solid financial planning.
The IRS to court. The boxer still owes the IRS his 2015 federal income taxes, but Mayweather has asked a tax court for reprieve until after his August 26 fight with Conor McGregor, saying his current assets are, quote, restricted and primarily illiquid. Now, it's unclear how much Mayweather owes the IRS, but in 2015, he had a very big year, reportedly earning between $220 and $230 million for defeating Manny Pacquiao. Now, Mayweather filed the initial petition on July 5th, but the IRS declined, citing he had the means to pay the debt immediately. In the worst-case scenario, if the IRS does not approve his reprieve, a lien could be attached to all of Mayweather's property, at which point the IRS could seize and sell his belongings to pay his.
Floyd Mayweather owns multiple luxurious properties across the U.S., including in Las Vegas, Beverly Hills, and Miami. These mansions symbolize his wealth, but they've also led to significant property tax bills. Rumors have circulated that Mayweather has had to sell or refinance some of these homes to stay financially stable. Insiders report that his love for high-stakes gambling has cost him millions, and while he often flaunts his big wins, it's said that his losses far exceed his gains. Alongside gambling, failed business ventures like unsuccessful nightclub investments and short-term sponsorship deals have added to his financial pressures. This creates an image of someone possibly living beyond their means. After the recent raid, various theories began spreading online. Some fans believe Mayweather is being unfairly targeted by the government because of his outspoken nature and controversial comments. Others suggest the raid could be the result of a betrayal from someone close to him. According to an anonymous post on Reddit's boxing subreddit, Mayweather may have been hiding large sums of cash at home to avoid taxes, and someone within his circle might have tipped off the authorities. Though there's no solid proof of this, it wouldn't be the first time a celebrity faced trouble due to insider betrayal.
We're not talking about being at the top 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, mother 21 years. Yeah, and they said, I'm the that can't read. I do numbers. I make money. You know my middle name. You owe money. I do. P-Dot, let me see the bag.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., famous for his undefeated boxing record and extravagant lifestyle, has also gained attention for his high-stakes sports betting. His gambling ventures have brought both huge wins and significant losses. One of his biggest wins came in 2014, when he bet $815,000 on the Denver Broncos to beat the New York Jets, netting a profit of $626,923. In another instance, he wagered $1.1 million on the Oregon Ducks to cover a -7.5 spread against the Arizona State Wildcats, which they did, earning him a $1 million profit. Mayweather also claimed to have made $827,000 over 4 days in 2015 by betting on NBA games and a boxing match featuring Gennady Golovkin. However, not all of Mayweather's betting ventures have been successful. In 2017, reports suggested he lost around $50 million due to gambling. During the 2025 Super Bowl, he placed a $30,000 bet on the Philadelphia Eagles, which resulted in a smaller win of $29,629.65. Mayweather has even wagered on himself. Before his 2017 fight with Conor McGregor, he attempted to place a $400,000 bet on the fight ending in under 9.5 rounds. Due to concerns over the legality of such a specific bet, he changed it to a straight stoppage win. However, Delays at the sports book prevented him from placing the bet himself, and a friend was only able to wager $87,000 on his behalf. Despite the ups and downs of his betting activities, Mayweather's confidence in his abilities and his love for high-stakes betting remain a central part of his public image.
You've ever won in a single bet?
Probably 1.2, 1.3.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
You know, I mean, I've won. It's more like when you betting, you can win 600,000, a million, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000. You can win 7 games straight. But then when you lose a million, you're like, man.
What's the most you've ever lost on a bet?
Probably $1 million.
Oh.
Who was that? I want to ask.
What was it? Tony Romo.
Oh.
Shannon Sharp suggests that Floyd Mayweather Jr. might be willing to risk his perfect 50-0 record for a large payday, highlighting the delicate balance between legacy and financial rewards in professional boxing. Mayweather's spotless record has solidified his place among the greatest boxers of all time, showcasing his exceptional defensive skills and tactical brilliance. However, his career has also been marked by smart business choices and a knack for securing highly profitable fights. For example, his 2017 bout with Conor McGregor earned him a guaranteed $100 million, with total earnings possibly surpassing that figure when factoring in pay-per-view shares and endorsements. These earnings demonstrate Mayweather's ability to turn high-profile fights into major financial successes. Sharp's comments speak to a larger conversation about what motivates top athletes. While some focus on their legacy and record, others are driven by the financial rewards of big events. That Mayweather's post-retirement involvement in exhibition matches, including talks of rematches with McGregor for big sums, shows a practical approach to balancing his legacy with financial gain. Sharp's perspective encourages reflection on the changing landscape of professional sports, where the lines between athletic achievement and business are increasingly blurred. Mayweather's career serves as a prime example of how strategic choices can elevate both a legacy and financial standing.
The money is right. Should Floyd take a fight against Manny?
Yes.
Really?
He should.
Really?
And, yes,
Really?
and he would.
Wow.
Look, we know this is why Manny wants to try to avenge what he think was a wrong. He believed in his heart, 3 people, Manny Pacquiao, Skip Bayless, and Evander Holyfield, believed that Floyd Mayweather won that fight. I mean, not Floyd. Manny won the fight
Maybe
against Floyd.
Freddie Roach. We'll find out.
Okay,
We'll find out. We'll
But
ask
we
him.
know 3 for sure because they've gone on record to say that Manny won the fight. Look, yeah, sure, he wanted to get 50-0 because Rocky Marciano, I think, if I'm not mistaken, was 49-0. And 50-0, he gets to say, I'm the greatest of all time, I'm a retired champ, undefeated. But the one thing that we know about Floyd, Skip, is that he loves money.
He does.
He loves what money, not only having it, but what it can do, what it can possess for him. The watches, the homes, the jets, the cars. And I believe, and everybody says, I ain't watching it. I saw it last time, it was a bum. I wish they had fought. Guess what? Everybody's going to line up again and pay $100 and $110 for high def to watch Manny Pacquiao, 41-year-old Manny Pacquiao, possibly fighting 43-year-old Floyd Mayweather, Skip.
I am with you on that.
Everybody says they're not, but they're going to, guess what? They're going to get it.
Yep.
And guess what? Let's just say for the sake of argument, this happened. Manny won. Guess what that means? Even more money for a rematch, Skip. So Floyd Mayweather can stand to bank $500 million to $750 million in 2 fights. I believe he would be willing to risk that unblemished record for that kind of payday. And I think Manny Pacquiao showed enough against Thurman. Now, maybe they said he possibly could fight the winner of Sean Porter, Earl Spence Jr. Now, let's just say, when we're doing hypothetical here, he wins. He beats Porter or Spence Jr. That's got to be worth $300 million to Floyd. I think Floyd's willing to take.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s return to the boxing ring after retirement was driven not just by personal ambition, but also by his recognition of the crucial role he plays in the sport's financial landscape. In his own words, the sport needs the cash cow back, emphasizing his ability to generate massive revenue and attract global attention to boxing events. After retiring undefeated in 2017 with a 50-0 record, Mayweather didn't fade into the background. Instead, he strategically participated in exhibition matches, such as his fight against Japanese MMA fighter Mikuru Asakura, where he reportedly earned $20 million for just a 6-minute bout. These exhibitions, while not affecting his official record, kept him in the public eye and showcased his lasting marketability. Mayweather's return wasn't just about his own financial gain. It was also about supporting the sport's economic health. His presence in the ring guarantees high pay-per-view sales, sold-out venues, and significant media coverage, benefiting promoters, broadcasters, and fellow fighters. By positioning himself as boxing's cash cow, Mayweather highlights his vital role in the sport's financial success and global popularity.
To have you back in top form already. You retired. What, Floyd? You want to be a champion emeritus forever? You walked away. You actually retired.
We know you don't know nothing about boxing.
Floyd, why come back now?
Why not? Why not? The sport needs the cash cow back. You know, we already know what we already know what I can generate. We already know what I can do in the sport, and we already know who's the face of boxing.
You waited over a year to come back.
And I've been gone from the sport. And what these fighters done since I've been gone, together in pay-per-view, out of all the fighters, haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
The pay-per-view has been pretty good for Manny Pacquiao fights lately, Floyd.
They still haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
Well, one was with Oscar De La Hoya, who was the cash king.
I'm the cash cow, please.
Not compared to Oscar De La Hoya. Have you drawn as much as Oscar De La Hoya in pay-per-view, Floyd?
De La Hoya been on pay-per-view 1,000 times. It took me two times, 3.5 million homes. Me.
The alleged FBI raid on Floyd Mayweather's mansion definitely raises some eyebrows. It could either mark the start of a downfall or just be another chapter in his controversial career. Mayweather has always attracted attention, whether it's for his wealth or lifestyle, and this situation adds to his complicated legacy that it could be a turning point if the allegations hold weight. But Mayweather has proven time and again that he can bounce back from controversies. Either way, this shows that even the most successful figures face challenges. What do you think? Could this be a big shift for him, or just another blip? Let us know in the comments.